the devil's alternative, the bitter pill that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu forced Siminalayi Fubara to swallow in order to be restored to his seat, a seat in which he was democratically elected by the people of Rivers State.
We know the progress we have recorded. We know areas that would have developed these things better than what it is today. So there is need for this space. That is the truth. Like I said, it's savvy, it's bitter, but we must accept the situation and move on with it.
Alright guys, once again I want to welcome you back to Trendy Niger, and we are still receiving a lot of reaction, a lot of comment from the suspended governor Siminalayi Fubara and his predecessor Wike. And as you know that the president has finally settled the rift between them, but these are not over yet. We are still having a lot of reaction. People are still talking tough about this. So one of the reaction people are talking about is the kind of condition the president and Nyesom Wike gave to Fubara to finally submit himself and settle the rift. All right, guys, we'll be discussing some of these reactions. So we are going to also play a video, a reaction from one of the commentators. We are going to play the video for you here. But before we start, let me call on my partner here. Oh, Mr. Larry, you can come over here. So let us get your introduction.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Larry. It is not over yet on the matter of Wike Fubara agreement, the settlement that was done, that was brokered by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But of course, we've been having commentaries, and commentators have been making a lot of contribution as regarding the agreement made. And one of them is Paul Uwadima, who analyzed some issues according to Cable News Exclusive, who says that Tinubu to reinstate Fubara, but with a condition he won't seek re-election. So this man made a lot of submission on this matter. So we want to break it down to you so that you will listen to the video, you will watch it, and then we break it down, and then you see areas we agree with him and areas we disagree with him.
All right, guys, let us quickly watch the video. This no commentary from Dr. Uwadima, right? Uwadima. So let's watch this.
Soon return to his seat, but before he returns, he has been given the devil's alternative. We are looking at the bitter pill that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu gave Siminalayi Fubara to swallow before he can return. And then look at it, whether Nigeria is a democracy or we are just a huge democratic joke around the world. That is what we're going to examine in this video. The devil's alternative, the bitter pill that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu forced Siminalayi Fubara to swallow in order to be restored to his seat, a seat in which he was democratically elected by the people of Rivers State, just like Tinubu was elected, quote and unquote, by the people. So we're going to look at what gave Tinubu the powers to administer such a bitter pill on Fubara in a country that claimed to be a federation. Siminalayi Fubara, as you know, will soon return. Already it's common knowledge that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had a meeting with the estranged godfather of Siminalayi Fubara, Nyesom Wike, the former governor of the state and now minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and Siminalayi Fubara himself, and the Speaker of the suspended Rivers State House of Assembly. Together, they have resolved that Siminalayi Fubara will come back because Siminalayi Fubara has reached an agreement with the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu presiding. And it has been reported by the cable newspaper, cited by Sahara reporters, the bitter pill that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu handed down to Siminalayi Fubara for him to return.
All right, guys, welcome back. Let me turn to you, Larry. Do you really agree with this submission based on the video we just watched right now? Do you agree with many of the things said in this video?
Absolutely, I disagree with a lot of them. One of the submission he made was that Fubara, of course, we don't know yet how true that information is about. That cable news link and information that has been agreed that Fubara should not seek re-election. So, and according to Dr. Uwadima's submission, he's saying that Tinubu, who claims to be one of those that fought for democracy, is supporting that kind of agreement that Tinubu has become an anti-democratic forces. So, but in my own opinion, I feel that there is nothing stopping Fubara from contesting, even if it's on the basis of another platform. So nobody is telling him that, okay, you cannot contest for governorship in Rivers State. So that submission to me is null and void, and it doesn't make sense to me.
All right. Governor Fubara has also come publicly to make reaction, and also we have the reaction from suspended Governor Fubara. Let us quickly watch it in this video.
We have fought. I think in my own assessment and in the assessment of anyone that is here, who genuinely, if you're genuine in this struggle, you will know that we have done what we need to do. At this point, if you want to be truthful to yourself, not lying to yourself, the only solution is peace. I didn't say that there is no price that is too big to pay for peace. I meant it, and I am still ready to follow it to the end. Nobody can take away the role my other played. That's the truth. Yeah, we might have our differences that led to this, but nobody here will say he doesn't know the role the man played. Nobody will say nobody can waste away the risks he took. Yes, at the point we had our differences. And if today there is need for us to settle, please, anyone who genuinely believe in me should understand that it is right thing to do. Look at the projects that we initiated. Big road have been abandoned. Look at other things that we initiated. Without this crisis, by now I know where we have been. We know the progress we have recorded. We know areas that would have developed these things better than what it is today. So there is need for this peace. That is the truth. Like I said, it's savvy, it's bitter, but we must accept the situation and move on with it. If I can't abandon you, that is one thing I need to say here. And it must not be, everybody must not have position. No. This is the time for me to prove to you that I care for you. When you don't have anything, is this still answering us? Those are the things we should be looking forward to. And I make my commitment here that whichever way it goes, I'm not going to abandon anybody.
All right, guys, welcome back. And Larry, let me quickly ask you, because Governor Fubara has always been saying that there's no price too much to pay for peace to reign. And he also, some people have quoted him to say that the condition, though the condition is heavy, but is the necessary thing. Do you think Governor Fubara is being caged in making all these statements?
Well, of course, it depends on the angle you are looking at it. Governor Fubara is a privileged person. If you look at his ethnicity, I don't think he just has his roots in Rivers State. I stand to be corrected though. But for an Ijaw man to be governor in Rivers State shows that he was lucky. So, and then if that condition is something he needs to abide by for peace to reign in the state, why not? There's nothing wrong in that.
All right. It has also been said that one of the conditions given to Governor Fubara is for him, no, you can complete your tenure, but don't venture to say you want to run for second time. Let me ask you, how true is this?
Well, it's still on the realms of speculation. If you look at that, it was leaked by cable news, and the Sahara reporters also reported it. But then if you look at Dr. Wadiwa's submission, is making it feel as if Fubara has been totally caged, that Fubara is sticking out. And then I think he said one thing in particular that struck my attention, and I bet to disagree with him, when he said that what Tinubu did, that that people praising Tinubu for intervening by proclaiming a state of emergency, was indeed that Tinubu did not save Fubara from being impeached. That the judge of the chief judge of the state is on the side of Fubara. But of course, I want to ask the question: who is the chief judge in charge of impeachment of the governor or the state legislative house? So of course, Uwadima got that wrong in his analysis. So, but of course, if you look at the entire scenario, if whatever the peace accord that has been made between them, I think Fubara needs to be more careful this time around, so that he will come back to power. And then, if he performs better and then is submissive to power that be, he could be reviewed, and then he could be allowed to go for a second term.
All right, Mr. Larry, thank you for your submission. Oh, over to you, viewers. A lot have been said, and even Fubara have said so many things. What can you say about this? Let us continue this conversation in the comment section. So, relate your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to join us here. Don't forget to like our content. Don't forget to share it. Then let us do this again in another video.